Hello there, today I'm going to tell you all about the Sebo BS360. Now the BS360 and its predecessors, the BS36, actually is the best-selling upright commercial vacuum cleaner in the world. And today we're going to talk about two machines actually side by side because this has a big brother, and that is the BS460. And the only difference between the 360 and the 460 is the width of the head. You've got 46 centimetres here and 36 centimetres on the standard one. Now, who buys this machine? Primarily, this is a machine that's bought by companies. A lot of schools use them. A lot of professional cleaning companies use them, professional carpet cleaners. If you're a serious cleaning company, you are going to have these. Now, these are a twin motor machine. So that means that there's one motor in the body here that does the suction. There's another motor in the head there that does the brush roll. And it makes them, in use, it makes them fairly quiet, makes them very efficient. And these are very, very long-lasting machines. Very long-lasting. And one of the reasons they're long-lasting is because they're a very much an evolved machine. And I'm over here, I've got some of the older itinerations of this. This machine started life back in the late 1970s with this yellow one, these orange ones. They've been made under a couple of different names. That yellow one was made for Karcher by Sebo. We've got other videos on this one. That's one from the mid-1980s. This is one, we still sell these reconditioned from the 1990s. So if you've had BS36s in the past, the BS360 is the current version of that. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, these are the best-selling upright commercial vacuum in the world because they're great. So if you've not seen one before or you don't know much about them, they're a bagged machine. The door on the back there gives you access to the bags. They come with paper bags. There's a removable wand here that allows you to get into various spaces. Yeah, the hose itself separates from the wand. Now, these machines don't come with any tools as standard because they are, with them being aimed at the cleaning trade, and a lot of people use them in offices and environments like that, they don't come with tools, but you can buy tools for them if you need them. You have a short hose. All Sebos have the same tool fitting. So we have loads and loads of tools on our site. We have a tool to do every conceivable job you can imagine. But if you just look at these standard Sebo tools that you can buy, we sell a set of 3, something like 12 quid. We do loads of other things as well. And you can take the little mini turbo tools as well off the X series here that's popular with them. To say any Sebo tool. We also sell an extension hose. These are not expensive on our site, 20 odd quid. That would allow you to get further away from the machine. So they've got the versatility to be what you want them to be. So one of the things you need to remember when you're using these is that when using it on the floor, this wand does need to be stowed correctly on there because the suction comes from the head, up the wand, through the tube, down into the bag. Now, in terms of maintenance, there is very, very little maintenance to do on these. All you need to do is change the bag occasionally. There's a very small filter down there. You may change it once a year, something like that. There's another filter on the front here, underneath that cover. You'll find that we're the cheapest on those as well. You only need to think about those filters maybe every 1 or 2 years. Just change the bag with these and you're good to go. So we're going to give it a little run on the floor. So you'll see what it sounds like. You'll see how it is for picking up. And then we'll talk a little bit more about it. So as you can see, they're very, very effective on the floor. These are a cracking machine for a commercial application, and really not a lot beats them. Now, in terms of floor coverings, the type of floors you use these on, these are not for domestic carpets particularly. They're okay for regular domestic carpets like we've got on the floor here. Anything that's like deep pile stuff like that, you don't want one of these for that, really. These are designed for commercial floors. If you've got a deep pile carpet, you need to buy a self-leveling machine like an X Series or an XP. Now these are designed for commercial floors, so they're good for hard floors. They're also good for very short carpets, very stiff carpets, carpet tiles, things like that. But any kind of really commercial flooring, commercial carpeting, office carpeting, people do buy the big one as well for mosques. You've got to be a bit strong to use it on the deep carpet that's in mosques. We usually recommend an XP, but a lot of mosques and synagogues and churches tend to buy them as well. The size you buy is really only going to be dictated by the size of the floors you've got. So if you've got huge floors, if you've got a big banqueting hall or a restaurant or a casino or a space like that, then you're going to want to buy the big 460. If you're a regular using it as a regular cleaner or commercial floors or in normal sized offices, the 360, it is the best seller. That will be the one for you. Now, in terms of adjustment for different floor types, there is a little dial on the side here. That's just a manual adjuster for different types of floors. And if you've got particularly short commercial carpet, sometimes you need a harder brush roll. Well, actually, what you can get with these, you can buy a harder red brush strip for them. And I'll show you in a second how the brush strip changes. Also, if you've got other types of floors, you can buy a very, very soft brush strip, a green one. To be honest, we've never sold one. The standard one that comes in it is black. And if you find that that's not up to the job, then you buy a red one. Now, everything wears a little bit occasionally. These, when the brush roll wears, you don't change the full brush roll. All you do is change the strip. And it slides out like this if it gets worn down. So you may change it for a harder one if you find that this isn't adequate for your floor. And all you do with the new one is just slide it back in, pop the end cap back on, and that's how your new brush goes in. So maintenance is very, very minimal with these. You've got that brush strip that you may change eventually when it wears in several years. You've a yellow filter in here. You've a little filter in the back there I've already showed you. Make sure the bag's swapped occasionally. That's about all the maintenance there is. You can service it yourself. So who buys this machine? I'll tell you where we send most of ours to. The vast majority go to offices or professional commercial cleaners. A lot of them go to the carpet cleaning trade. If you're in the carpet cleaning trade, you quite possibly use a Sebo Duo for wet agitation. You're going to want to use one of these beforehand. We send these to the National Trust. They go to medical facilities. The big one, quite a lot of the National Trust and the castles have the very big one. But we've also, the Windsor Castle has these from us. We send them to Guinness, we send them to Toyota, we send them to PricewaterhouseCoopers. These are the type of companies, office floors, office carpets, tiles, stuff like that. This is the bog standard go-to machine. And if you look around in places like schools and hospitals and hotels and places like that, the chances are you're going to see one of these being used by the cleaners because they are extremely popular, and that is because they're extremely good. So if you buy one of these from us at seboshop.co.uk, it comes with Royal Mail and you get full tracking, and you'll have to sign for it. So no one's going to be leaving it outside in the rain in a puddle. The prices you see on our website are including VAT, they're including delivery, and we do not charge any extra for Highlands and Islands. Now, in terms of warranty, the warranty on one of these, being a commercial machine, it's a 1-year warranty and it's a return to base warranty. So that means on the off chance something goes wrong with it that's covered by the warranty, you would need to pay to send it back to us. We'll fix it, send it back to you. But you know what? We get so few of these back under warranty. I bet we don't fix 3 a year. And we sell lots and lots and lots of them. They're very, very good. And most of the problems that might happen, it's generally little things. Sometimes we can solve it over the phone. They say these are a cracking machine, and they are the world's best-selling upright for a reason. So if you're watching this video embedded into the product page on our site, it's here to give you an overview to make sure the machine is right for you before you buy. Because with commercial machines, you can't return them. It's not like Amazon. If you buy a commercial machine, it belongs to you. So it's important for us. We seek to avoid returns on any machine. So we like to make sure you're fully informed before you buy. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're welcome to put a comment down below. like and subscribe to the video to find out other vacuum related content. And I hope that's all you need to know about the BS range of Sebos. Thanks for watching.